Hey, what's going on, badass? Justin Summit here. And this weekend I got like a really big question from one of my personal students. We've been friends for a long time, and he's a little bit younger than me, and he's been having a really big issue with the game. And if you are in, if you're dating, if you started dating, you just recently started dating, or say you're in one of the intermediate guys or one of the advanced elite motherfuckers, then you'll know the game, what we call in the dating world is the game. If you can't play the game, you are fucked. Just get the fuck out. Because women they love the game. And the game is fun when you know how to play it. And it's not anything manipulative. It's not anything like fucked up. It's just dating is supposed to be fun. It's called the dating game. It's just you're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to fuck. Hey, yo, what's going on, badass? Yo, what's going Yo, what's going on, badass? Justin Summit here. So this weekend I got a really big question from one of my personal students. He's been having a really big issue with what we call the game. And that game is the dating game. If you can't handle the game right now, I want you to take a look inside yourself. If you can't handle the game that most women play, most hot women, I should say, most desirable, high class, high valued, and just most desirable women, if you can't handle the game that they play, then you need to get the fuck out. Because if you can't handle it, you are fucked. And the game it's not anything manipulative. It's not anything that's supposed to like fuck with you. It's the only reason that women play the game, and the guys like us, the higher status guys, the ones that get what they want, and the ones that go after the things in life that are that higher value, that higher status, the guys that can actually handle that game and can handle the chase, those are the ones that actually get what they want. The women that actually do that actually play that game, all they're doing is testing you. They're seeing if you can handle her shit. They're seeing if you can handle the little tests that come along. Because women know they're a handful. And if you can't handle them at their worst, what makes you think, or what makes them think that you can handle them at their best? Because if you've ever read the book, what is it, The Way of the Superior Man by David Data, he talks about in there that says, women want a guy who's a rock. He's rock solid. He can handle. Think about a rock or like a huge ass boulder in the middle of an ocean. And imagine this big ass storm coming in. And that storm just starts blowing a bunch of shit. It's raining all over the place. Waves are crashing up and down against this rock. And think of that storm like a woman's emotions. If she's going through some shit like an emotional kind of storm, if you can't handle that storm, if you're not that rock inside the middle of the sea that can't handle the storm, all the waves crashing up against it, and all like the storm, and if you can't stay firmly planted, you're fucked. You are done. So, whenever she plays the game, just know it's a test. Because he was telling me, he's like, man, she let me kiss her, but she's giving like all these signs. And he's one of my students that rides bikes, which is why he's one of my personal students right now. I brought him to the top of one of my coaching lists. But the reason, one of the reasons that we started like hanging out with each other is because he rides bikes. I ride bikes too, and he was saying like, oh, so she's always inviting me out and saying, hey, let's go on a ride together. And he said that he was confined to base because of like drill or something that he had that weekend. He's also in the military. And he's saying that whenever he told her that he couldn't go, or he's at the base, he can't get off base, he's saying that she's like, all right, well then I'll just go find another guy to go ride with. And doing that, he lost his cool. He couldn't handle that. Because she's like the kind of girl that she's one of those girls that like again she's like the higher quality girl. She's seeing if he can handle it, because if he's too insecure to actually be firmly rooted and be able to handle those emotions, he's going to get jealous. He's going to be like, he's going to start complaining and everything. And he did. He started being like, oh, well, why'd you let me kiss you if you're going to start talking to other guys and blah, 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 blah. And he starts doing all of that. He can't handle it. So if he can't handle it, she's like, all right, well, I can't handle him, or he can't handle me. So he can't handle my worst shit. He's not going to get the good stuff. And so whenever you find out that you're getting too insecure and a woman's starting to test you, and you want to snap, you just want to just like get out of there and be like, all right, fuck it, it's not worth it. Just realize, calm down, just realize, recognize that she's testing you. It's all a test, it's all a game, and just be like, okay, just calm down. Because whenever you do that, she sees that you're that rock she can come back to, and whenever she's going through some kind of emotional storm or whatever, she'll be like, all right, cool. Because whenever she sees that, you're in, man. You're in. So I want you to practice. Whenever a girl starts testing you, just take a step back, look at what she's doing, try to figure out everything in the sense of try to figure out what she's doing, what she's trying to get out of you. If she's trying to push little buttons, be like, all right, take a step back. All right. You're still there for her. You're still there for her, but you're not running away. You're not retreating. You're not being pushed back and forth. So that's my advice to you for today. Guys, always, if you have any other advice, leave it down in the comments section for anyone else that comes and looks at this. And I will see your good-looking self next time. All right? Peace.